10/6/2024. I actually have a special edition for you guys today. This one's actually going to be coming out of the Amazing Spider-Man. Back in 1992, we've got Stan Lee here in a Bullpen Bulletin, a little excerpt that he writes under Stan's Soapbox. So he says, "Hi, heroes. There I was reading some old soapboxes the other day, and I came across a column from 1980 that I thought might be appropriate in this holiday season of brotherly love. So without further or even lesser ado, here goes. Everyone yaps about young people being different nowadays. Forget it. Human nature doesn't change. What's happening is the world has been wildly changing, producing new sets of rules each time you blink your eye. It's the social climate, the environment that's been changing, not you and me, Bungie. Here's a for instance. Say you've got two homes, a lonely cabin in the country and a small city apartment. You play your stereo full blast in your cabin, but who cares? There's no one around to hear it, so you're not disturbing anyone. But play it just as loud in your small apartment with the paper thin walls, and your neighbors want to clobber you. You haven't changed. You're the same yo yo in both places, but the conditions are different. Fact is, young people are the same as ever, the same noisy, scroungy, mangy, wonderful crazies they've always been. And adults are still the same grouchy, grunchy, goopy, hard-pressed, and harassed heroes they've always been, and which you'll soon become. Nothing changes but the labels, which leads us to the main point I want to make. None of us is all that different from each other. We all want essentially the same things out of life: a measure of security, some fun, some romance, friendship, and the respect of our contemporaries. That goes for everyone: Italians, Russians, Arabs, Asians, Catholics, Protestants, Jews, blacks, browns, whites, and green-skinned hulks. So, why don't we all get with it and stop putting the other guys down? Just look in the mirror, mister. That other guy is you. Season's greeting, Excelsior, Stan Lee. I think in today's day and age, that is like still as relevant as ever. So he's in the 1990s talking about the 1980s a decade ago, and here we are in 2020 talking about 30 years ago, and young people are still the same, and old people are still the same, and young people are going to turn old. And so we're all not that different. We all want mostly the same thing. And that's why we do the Art of War, the Wu Zi, the Wei Lao Zi, and all of the ancient military texts and the Daily Stoic, because we just want to fight for that normal life, what everybody wants.